In a sharp escalation, Israel has blocked a high-level Arab ministerial meeting in Ramallah. The delegation included diplomats from Jordan, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and the UAE. Israel has made it clear by saying it will not cooperate. They needed Israeli clearance to enter from Jordan, but that permission never came. Why? Israel says the ministers were planning a provocative meeting to discuss a Palestinian state, one they claim would become a terrorist stronghold.
This is what happens when leaders in the world surrender to the Palestinian terrorist propaganda and serve it. The statements and attacks blame Israel instead of Hamas. Hamas started the war on October 7th, is solely responsible for the war's continuation, and is solely responsible for the suffering of Israelis and Palestinians alike.
However, the Palestinian Authority says talks are still on the table. But the timing is crucial with an international conference on Palestinian statehood coming up in mid-June.
Well, they're very close to an agreement on Gaza, and we'll let you know about it during the day or maybe tomorrow, and we have a chance of that.
And while diplomacy stalls, Gaza suffers. The United Nations says conditions in Gaza are now at their worst since the war began 19 months ago, despite a recent trickle of aid. The Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, backed by the US and Israel, has sent in over 2.1 million meals, but the UN says it's barely making a difference. Routes are limited, supplies looted, and restrictions still block basic foods.
Most urgently, we demand the lifting of all restrictions on humanitarian aid and its distribution based on humanitarian principles. The Council cannot stand by as starvation is used as a weapon of war. The Arab group categorically rejects Israel's proposed aid mechanism, which violates basic humanitarian principles and international law. At the same time, we reiterate our long-standing demand for an immediate, unconditional, and permanent ceasefire, and the immediate and unconditional release of all hostages and the release of detainees.
Yes, you heard it right. Access is still limited, security is fragile, and desperate civilians have looted supplies. Meanwhile, the war that began after Hamas' deadly attack in 2023 has killed over 54,000 Palestinians, according to Gaza health officials. As the region braces for global talks, tensions couldn't be higher. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned on NewsX World for more news updates.